Chicago PD fans, get ready. Season 12 threw us some major curveballs. Let's dive into all the action and drama. The season opens with Voight immersing himself in work, seemingly using it to cope with past trauma, particularly the loss of Al and his near-death experience. He avoids going home, instead working relentlessly and reflecting on a photo of himself and Al on his desk. The team follows Voight's lead, taking on case after case without question, except for Asar Nina Chapman, who challenges Voight's behavior, concerned about his state of mind. Deputy Chief Charlie Reid makes his debut, introducing himself to Voight in the intelligence unit at a crime scene. The team also welcomes a new member, Emily Mardle, who works closely with Adam Ruzek in Kim's absence. Mardle, who shares a history with Adam from their academy days, quickly proves her value by saving his life during a dangerous encounter. She reveals glimpses of her resilience, joking about her past partner's death and connecting with viewers as a strong addition to the team. However, the episode ends in tragedy. While Adam and Mardle are caught in a random shooting unrelated to their case, Adam turns to find Mardle lying dead on the ground, leaving the team and viewers stunned by her sudden and shocking death. Detective Kevin Atwater's night took an unexpected turn when his brother flaked on their plans, leading him to meet Valeria at a bar. Their connection was cut short when Atwater left to respond to a robbery-turned-murder at a store. The case unraveled with the help of Val, revealed to be a forensic psychologist. Diane, the victim, was brutally attacked at home by Jackson's accomplice, Zeke, after being sent home to rest, a decision that caused tension between Atwater and Val. Atwater later apologized to Val for his outburst, and she advised him to prioritize his well-being, even offering her place as a retreat. On a rainy night, Officer Cook followed a distress call from someone claiming to be followed. Though she found no one, her investigation led her to footprints. Eventually, the body of 14-year-old Lucy Talsman in a nearby river. Cook teamed up with Officer Torres to retrieve the body, and they felt someone watching them. In the aftermath, Cook considered her future after being mistreated by her former supervisor. Torres encouraged her to join the intelligence unit, recognizing her potential. Kim Burgess was preparing for her detective test, which included being shadowed by an actual detective to evaluate her skills. While nervous about making a good impression, she was put in charge of a homicide case involving Raul Tobias, who was killed while trying to stop thieves stealing his car's catalytic converter. During the arrest, Burgess sustained minor injuries but successfully closed the case. Despite advice from the shadowing detective to explore opportunities in a different unit, Deputy Chief Reid overruled her aspirations and reinstated her in intelligence. Voight warned her that this gift came with expectations, leaving Burgess to navigate the complexities of her career advancement and departmental politics. Gloria Perez resurfaced, suspected of taking over her late husband's drug trade. Complicating matters, Torres had a dark history with Gloria. He'd had an affair with her, helped her kill her husband, and covered up her crime. This secret, shared only with Burgess, left both officers vulnerable to exposure. While Voight investigated a murder tied to the new drug activity, Torres tracked Gloria, now living under the alias Vivian Salazar and appearing to lead a reformed life. Torres convinced Burgess she wasn't involved, but further investigation revealed otherwise. Burgess devised a plan to build an airtight case against Gloria to neutralize her threats against Torres and herself. However, Cook's undercover role faltered during a drug buy when Gloria realized she was a cop. Gloria abducted Cook, leaving intelligence racing to find her before it was too late. The police unit grappling with revelations about Officer Dante Torres' romantic involvement with Gloria, a confidential informant now orchestrating a major drug operation. This relationship jeopardizes the team's integrity and complicates their efforts to bring Gloria down. Tensions rise as the unit employs advanced tracking technology to follow Gloria, losing her trail momentarily and fearing for her safety. Torres' confession about his relationship exacerbates the situation, leading to heated debates about the risks and responsibilities within the unit. As Gloria's cartel connections become apparent, the team devises a high-stakes plan to intercept her at a restaurant. An undercover operation turns chaotic when gunfire erupts, forcing the officers to protect Gloria and apprehend a shooter amidst the violence. The aftermath reveals the operation's fallout. Gloria's refusal to cooperate leaves lingering threats, while internal affairs begin scrutinizing the unit. The episode ends with a tense exchange, suggesting a potential alliance with Gloria, setting the stage for future moral and operational dilemmas. It all kicked off when Cook witnessed a car accident only to find herself entangled in a ransom case when the victim revealed his family had been kidnapped. With the intelligence unit unable to come up with the money, Cook did the unthinkable. She reached out to her estranged mother for help. Meanwhile, Burzek answered a welfare check and uncovered a gruesome double homicide and a young girl left behind. When her DNA didn't match the victim's, suspicion turned to kidnapping. As Burzek pieced it together, his father dropped heartbreaking news he'd been diagnosed with Alzheimer's. Atwater investigated a drive-by shooting that took a young teen's life. But the case took a personal turn when a second attack revealed his own friend, a former gang member trying to go legit, might be the key witness. Burzek tracked a serial killer responsible for 9 deaths and the abduction of a girl named Zoe, all while managing the emotional toll of watching his father's condition worsen. Voight's fight to clean up the city hit resistance when a new deputy chief initiative forced his unit into gang territory disputes. He turned to Sir Chapman to uncover the truth about Chief Reid, who might not be as clean as he appears. Atwater's new relationship with Val unraveled when he learned her patient's obsession may have led to a deadly shooting, an act enabled by her misguided trust. Reid's grip tightened when he sent an already exhausted and injured Torres into the field without Voight's consent. Voight, worried for his officer, doubled down with Chapman to build a case against Reid and his ties to drug lord Jesus Otero. While investigating a botched robbery, Cook brought in her first confidential informant, but the case hit close to home when the suspect was a college athlete. At the same time, her mother continued trying to reconnect. Burzek tried to save a man teetering on the edge of a bridge only to watch him fall to his death. The man had a stomach wound, leading to a shocking discovery. He was part of a sex trafficking ring. Still, Burzek held it together, caring for his ailing father. Voight and the team closed in on Otero, hoping he'd flip on Reid, but Reid was always one step ahead. Otero was killed before he could testify. Then Reid went scorched earth. He showed up at the precinct to arrest Torres, fire Burgess, and disband the intelligence unit altogether. But if you know Voight, you know he doesn't go down easy. Internal Affairs ransacks the office. Voight watches helplessly as Alinsky's memories are torn down. With officers reassigned or stripped of power, Chapman urges Voight to fight back. He gathers the team in a warehouse where Burgess arrives with Dante, and they begin piecing together Reid's corrupt network. Their investigation leads to Rennie, a shootout at a safe house, and a dead end until Voight uncovers that the gun used in the attack is now in the hands of corrupt cops. With mounting pressure, Voight tries to trap Reid's ally, Officer Joseph, but the sting goes sideways, leading to a fatal car crash. Voight stages the scene as an accident and later confronts Reid, who smugly threatens to destroy his entire team. The next day, just before Voight's hearing, Rennie shoots Reid in broad daylight. Voight lets him bleed out, watching silently. Rennie claims Reid killed his father, and Silver confirms it, offering evidence. Chapman pieces together Voight's silent orchestration and confronts him at Burzek's wedding, shaken by how far he's gone. Voight says nothing. The finale closes on a haunting note. As Kim walks down the aisle, the vows left unspoken, and Voight's darkness left unanswered. Season 12 didn't hold back, and with Voight and his team fighting from the underground, Season 13 promises to raise the stakes even higher. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.